Cleanup crews begin early in this part of Mexico's Caribbean coast. State environmental officials say this summer they've removed more than 3,000 truckloads of seaweed called sargassum from the beaches of Quintana Roo. Tons of this brown algae wash ashore daily. In the tropical heat, it quickly rots, producing a pungent, rotten egg smell. These local fishermen are helping with the cleanup. One says hotels in the town of Mahahual are losing tourists.
There have been hotel cancellations. The smelly sargassum frightens off some people. But this is part of nature. We are trying to make the beach look and smell as good as possible so that we continue to capture tourism.
Marine biologists say we're witnessing the moment when global climate change is transforming this part of the Caribbean Sea, usually known for its turquoise blue colored waters.
CGTN traveled more than 400 kilometers along the coast of Quintana Roo to gauge the magnitude of the problem. We found that in the northern part of the state, near the world-famous resort of Cancun, the beaches have also been affected. Marine biologist Brigitte van Tussenbroek says global warming is changing ocean currents, and they're pushing the seaweed onto beaches all across the Caribbean.
These conditions are ideal to form these huge masses, and most likely some changes in currents, etc., also help that this mass now comes massively into the Caribbean, and now it's in the system.
From June through August, the state spent more than $17 million to contain the problem. Officials still have no numbers to show the full impact of the seaweed inundation. In Quintana Roo, the Secretary of Ecology and Environment says because of global warming, the problem is here to stay.
It's not just a problem for Mexico, but for the entire Caribbean region. It's important to mention we have never seen this magnitude of the problem, and so we're experimenting with remedies.
Scientists are testing to see if the seaweed can be used as a biofuel. In China, natural medicine specialists use sargassum in a tea they say cures lung ailments. All stakeholders we interviewed in Mexico believe that irreversible changes are happening in the environment, and they will require new approaches for those who make a living from the lucrative tourism economy. Frank Contreras, CGTN, Quintana Roo State, Mexico.